All right, this is FS of the Stuff. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Kevis Mitchell. I'm the CEO and president of Twisted Wire Art. As you can see here, I make twisted wire sculptures of everything that I can imagine.
His selection is ridiculous. You pretty much sit at home with your wire, and then whatever comes on TV, if it inspires you, you just start sculpting.
Oh yeah, TV, movies, videos, comic books, sci-fi, science, anything that has provided any type of inspiration that I like, I make.
Take us through this. How did you get started in this process?
Okay, well, it started many years ago when I was a little kid.
Okay.
My mom used to take me to church, and I used to take my little G.I. Joe men and play with them. So, you know, most kids, I'm like, psh, yeah, you know, doing that thing like
sound
that.
effects.
Yeah, well, that doesn't work in church. So moms would take my G.I. Joe men away from me, and I had to find something else to play with. So I found a piece of wire, and I took that to church, and in my morning pat down, checking the pockets, making sure I didn't have a G.I. Joe man, she didn't find the wire. So I made my first stick man in church.
So basically, the Lord gave you the way.
Yes, he did.
All right.
He gets all the credit.
Hey, they say he works in mysterious ways.
He does, and he's very mysterious in the ways he works with this.
All right, so give us a timeline. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since I was a little kid, so it's about 30 years. Yeah, I mean, I've been at it for a while.
So what do your kids think of all this?
My kids love it. They love it. They're always asking me to make them a sculpture. Daddy, can you make this? Can you make that? My sons have the weirdest sculptures that they want me to make, and they push me. So I'll make something, go, hey, what do you think about this? I'm like, it's okay, Dad. Well, what do you think about this? Oh, that's cool, Dad. I'm thinking, man, the other one was better than this one. So they keep me in touch with what's actually cool for today's generation.
That's good. Which one would you say would be your favorite one that you sculpted?
These are two of my favorites.
All right.
I was in the Marine Corps, so this is a futuristic Marine. I imagine a Marine that was with a full set of body armor, weaponry, and everything else. This sculpture I've actually made 6 years ago.
Okay.
From Gundam Wing. And I put everything on it that I could imagine. And it took hours and hours. It had everything that you can think of. And the level of craft that I had to put into it was just ridiculous. So I don't ever want to sell it. So I bring it to the shows, and I just pump the price up so no one want to buy it. These two sculptures took me this one took me a week to make, working every day.
So basically, with you doing this as long as you have, you're at the stage of the game where you want to be personally challenged and pushed in your craft.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. It's got to be cool. I mean, if it's cool, then it's easy to do because I want to do it. If it's not cool, then it's like, well, I'm not really motivated to do that, but I'll do it anyway. I met a wonderful gentleman who happens to be a movie star, and he had me do a commission. So Mr. Ken, who was in Nightmare on Elm Street, asked for commission work for his movie that he's doing. So I did this commission. This is going to be auctioned off on his Facebook webpage.
The very first sculpture you did was
Naruto. This is the very first Naruto I ever made in my entire life.
I just wanted to close with that. Say you have wonderful work,
Thank you.
we're very glad that you were on our stuff.